Hey, wild hair don't care. Howdy folks. I am back with another video. Most of the time I have no clue what I'm coming on here for, so I hope that it's a message that actually resonates for you. In fact, I guess that I'm kind of wrong about that. I did feel drawn to do a video. Yes, you can see my face. We ain't like them other fucking readers on this bug. So earlier today, I was thinking about my latest dreams that I had. They were really strange, and they were definitely related to people that are, most common in my life. I guess I should say like less common now, but like people closest to you. They were really strange, but it was almost like they were trying to figure you out, but instead of coming to you directly, there's been, oh wow, there's been a lot of like runaround. I say wow because this card right here it's in reverse, but it says relationships are assignments. So there's a reason for every connection that you ever make. And the first card I got was you are worthy. So there should be no reason that people are trying to like go behind your back to figure you out. It's not fair. It's not right at all. And I'm sure that they understand this more than they realize. It's just that it's easier because there's no confrontation, but relationships are assignments. This confrontation may not seem like much value, like it seems like it hurts a lot of things, but you get a fairly good understanding when you get into those little like spurts, arguments and things like that. It actually it's healthy. There's not a single relationship, partnership, friendship where two people haven't gotten into some kind of like argument about whatever they were trying to like, find common ground about. It just, it's inevitable, if I'm being honest. But to continue on with that, something about relationships here. This could be familial, this could be like friendships, this could be partnerships, whatever floats your boat, whatever feels right to you, in the message that we're talking about. I was gonna pull from my my ghost spirits, but they're not quite ready. I think there's something more that you need to hear before we get into it. But to start off, we have you are worthy. Relationships are assignments. So it might have seemed like some relationships that you've been in more recently just are causing you a bit of baggage. There could be a chance that you've been trying to work through things, or maybe other people have been trying to work through things. But with that, relationships are assignments and the you are worthy, I guess both of those. It definitely seems like people are misunderstanding you and leaving it right there as simply a misunderstanding. And that's not exactly that's not helping anybody in this certain standpoint. So maybe there have been a bit of arguments. Maybe people are avoiding things, like instead of like trying to help or talk to you about whatever's going on, they're kind of just like acting like it's not a big deal, like nothing is going on. Like there's nothing to worry about, even though you're the one bringing up the situations about what needs to be talked about. Like you're more concerned about it than they are. 21:21 on my clock as I say that. Okay, that's my last time. Third time's a charm. Yeah. Oh, 0505. So it does seem like I'm putting my chair back so you can see my beautiful face. It does seem like there is some kind of, I don't know, some kind of change in dynamics here. Simply, maybe I'm not supposed to see that card. Where did it go? Come on. Oh, I'll see it. But I ain't gonna use it, so don't ask me about it. And I'm not gonna look at it myself, because it's probably for something another day. So the Hierophant and the Ten of Wands. It seems like there's something about a lot of traditions here, or how things are supposed to go, that people are really unhappy with, and they feel like they're responsible for what's going on. They want things to be a certain way, but they haven't established those kind of, I guess I'd say boundaries, or rules even, to set things how they need to be. Six of Wands. Yeah. So honestly, somebody is actually really happy that somebody is standing up about this situation. They like that you're not just willing to settle for whatever's going on here. And this is really like all so it's the only word that's coming to me right now is different. 1, 2, 3 as I say that. Very, very, very different. Like something that they didn't expect, something that they didn't even know was possible. This person could have always just seemed a lot more focused on material values, or just like reaching their next accomplishment, like being able to say that they got this, they did that, they did this, compared to working on their relationships and connections and stuff like that. Maybe they didn't realize how important it was. 9 of Cups in reverse. Really, they didn't realize how important it was to actually like pay attention to certain things in, excuse me, confirmation, in these relationships. It's kind of like really throwing them off, like they've been hitting some kind of loop. But it's also messing with their foundations. So if they are used to making bread, you know what I mean, then suddenly it seems like they're putting too much into like being focused on money. If they're more concerned with material things like new clothes or shoes, or I guess new gadgets, new, I don't know, arts and crafts, even like anything that would just make them feel good in the moment. So like impulse purchases is something that just came to mind. Yeah, wow, 4 of Pentacles in reverse. All of those things, they're starting to realize that it might not be as important as they think. Or maybe they've come to terms that this isn't really what they want. That's not really what they've been going for when it comes to how they've been building things, or how they want their life to be, pretty much. With this Page of Pentacles is what I got right beside the 9 of Cups. Relationships have been the least of their worries. I just heard 1 in a Million by Tink, Tink. Your love is a 1 in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling. So, yeah, look. So, I guess you are this kind of like, you are what they're most grateful for. They take pride in having you in their life. They appreciate everything that you've kind of done for them, but it also seems like they're battling themselves, thinking that you're trying to change their mind about something. Swords energy. Well, honestly, most of this reading has been very elemental. A little bit of everything here. So it almost seems like their entire life is just like not making much sense anymore. Even though like they're the ones that put it this way, like they built their life this way. It's just that all the things that they thought were making them happy is suddenly like Five of Wands. They're fighting it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know how this happens. I love it though. I really do. Like it really does feel like magic sometimes. Um is my phone still charging? I don't know if I can do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just let it do its thing. I'm gonna do my thing. Yeah. Do my thing. Yeah. Don't care what they say. Yeah. Don't care what they say. I'm gonna put that song in a glitching in the description. I guess you could say maybe I'm a little excited, or just, pretty joyful about how life feels. Um, I'm not gonna lie, I've had a lot of unexpected turmoil that has happened left and right for me, but I've been listening to affirmations in the morning, just to kind of boost my head and get me in the right zone. I've been making time for things that truly like purely give me like, happiness, and expressing gratitude for those things. Uh, Taking time to put down those things that I'm grateful for in a place where I'll be able to go back and like, to look at them wherever I am at the moment, or even just like face to face when I walk through my bedroom door and stuff like that. It is nice to switch the light, like to turn the light on for change, instead of just uh waking up and feeling groggy, quote unquote, and just like, going on with the day. Like there have been days where I didn't even turn the light on, like my bedroom light, to get ready for my day. I was just like, it'll be fine. Like I know what I'm wearing. I know what I'm going to wear. Maybe I had my clothes like laid out or something like that, and I was just like, just toss this on, just toss that on, walk out the door, head out, is what it is. 1313, yeah. But this new change of pace is really, you could be trying, you might want to try some of these things, but if you have been trying some of these things, then congratulations, because honestly it's bringing you a bit of relief from the dysfunction that's been going on. You might have also been kind of changing your mood, like determining that you just like that you want to be in a better mood compared to what's going on around you. Six of Pentacles here. But to continue on with the story, the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. This person feels like you've been trying to change their mind about certain things, and so suddenly they've been fighting their own thoughts, their own ideas about this. And I get that with Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, you've stopped doing something for them. You stopped like giving them things. This could be, well, because it's Pentacles, this could be about favors, like contributing to them in some way, that boosted their ego, is what I'm getting here. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Knight of Swords in reverse. It almost seems like wow, okay, so you could actually be this Knight of Swords, but I get that you started to realize how much you were giving to a certain situation, and Six of Pentacles not receiving anything in return. 15-15. Wow, wow, wow. So this is all about the give and take of the situation. Relationships are an assignment, and you are worthy. I'm gonna have to title this that title. Yeah, I need to slow down. I ain't even had no more coffee, but it's just like I don't know. But an image of a vulture just came through my head. Vultures are about reserving your energy, staying calm, staying collected, not giving so much, and being able to thrive in the roughest of conditions. Wow. Wow. Source. Dear God, thank you for the messages that you provided for me. Thank you for the downloads that I'm getting from my mind. If you don't believe in God, then, relay this message to your divine being. Thank you to my ancestors and spirit guides for all the moments that I felt out of place, or my mental space was disrupted, and in that moment, me just asking for a little bit of support, how I've all of a sudden, very suddenly and abruptly, like ambitiously, surreptitiously, I don't know, like right in that moment, it was like, maybe it didn't feel like complete release then, but I started to feel ease in just being able to think for myself all over again. It was so refreshing, and I want to continue on going like that. Y'all look them words up, cause like, so I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the right words for you, but man, I don't even know what the hell surreptitiously means right now. I think it's something about being happy. So I'm sorry, y'all. The Judgment card has come out right next to this Knight of Swords. So it almost, wow, and they're both in reverse. So you taking this initiative to like step back and let these people make, I guess, go through their situation for themselves, seeing as though it almost seems like they've been trying to like make you work for them, even though they don't know what they want. They want you to like give to them more than ever now, more than even maybe before. I don't know how things were going before, but I'm sorry, something in my throat. So there's something here about not wanting to get this message out either, because that don't just happen. And I ain't got no water on me. Oh, wait a minute. Hot damn. Hot damn. It is hot, actually. It's a hot water, because it's been in here like almost 2 weeks. I don't care. Dear Park, sponsor me, babe. As we were saying, I hope y'all didn't hear my freaking gulps, because that was horrible. That was bad. I could hear it myself. I'm like, and look, it's quiet in here, so I was just like, dang. So you also got the Knight of Cups. So you realize that this was just not worthy, or this wasn't, you are worthy. This wasn't worthy of your time. This wasn't this wasn't a give and take. This was more like, I know, like, I want you to do this for me. I want you to do everything for me. Like, I know you'll help in this way. So there's still something about being a people pleaser here. I think I mentioned that in my last message, but I can't remember. Don't quote me on that. So your Knight of Cups energy, so like feeling, searching for, like, exploring things that actually made you feel like you were a part of something, or even just like, satisfied with with connections, circumstances, environments, all of the above. That entire energy has switched. It almost seems like now it's like you really don't want much to do with this situation, because it seems like it's exhausting. Knight of Swords. It seems like it's just taking too much to try to take care of this, other person, pretty much. Is there anything else you'd like to? Ooh, wait. So Seven of Swords. Yeah, wow. Exactly what we've been saying. Seven of Swords. It almost seems like they're trying to use you more than anything right now. Like they're taking everything that they want something that you have. 2-111, as I say that. They want something that you have, but you don't have anything left to give them. Let me do this real quick. You don't have anything left to give them. So now let's talk about what you have been focused on. Hold on, let me make sure there's no other cards. Sometimes my cards just kind of flip in the deck, and I'll be like, what? And come back, and my cards are flipped over, and it's like, it was something that I needed to, talk about for another message, Okay. I'll shuffle these later. Shuffle. Okay. So let's talk about what you have been taking care of, what you have been focused on, what is bringing you, joy and peace of mind, because you definitely been switching it up. You seem to be open to new things that are making you feel a bit more like yourself. A bit more like yourself. You are becoming the best version of yourself. You've been open to changes in your life. You've been open to new relationships. You've been open to connecting with new people. That does not mean that all these people have been like, very kind or even just on your side, but that's the fact is you're actually recognizing that there are certain people that are kind of just more interested in like being in your space, like being in your bubble, trying to like they don't even care who you are. I've said that before. I keep saying that. They don't care who you are. They just like, they see that you're different and they want to know what that means. But most importantly, they see that you have gifts and they want something out of it. My ear is ringing. So you could be like, I was gonna say clairaudient, so that could be some significant, but it's more like, sorry y'all if that was loud. Like you've been able to understand things. Sorry. I'm not deleting that. So my bad. Hey, you gone? You left? You missing out. It's natural. I just didn't mean that. I wasn't even thinking about it. I'm like, I'm in my car by myself. I ain't thinking about nothing. I didn't. I'm sorry, y'all. I really am. I'm really sorry. Nine of Pentacles. So, there's something that hasn't been working too well in your current environment, and you notice this. Queen of Pentacles. Blah, 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 blah. this is kind of feeling like you're in a bit of a drought. This could be energetically. This could be like financially. This could be, I guess, anything with materials, like things that you actually need or you feel like you need to like survive in this world. And I guess it seems like you're feeling like this is because you've been giving way too much to this. Oh shit, another card done fell. You've been giving too much, and that felt like confirmation too, to these energy vampires. And I get here with this Eight of Cups that you don't really understand why they want so much from you, but it's almost like they refuse to kind of, like, they don't want to give it up. Like, they don't want to just sit back and be like, oh, I mean, it is what it is. They don't want to be like they don't want to give it up. They don't want to give it up, but they don't want to make it a big deal. Eight of Cups energy. So like they're kind of just ignoring that anything is happening, that anything needs to happen here. But at the same time, I feel like maybe you're in the Eight of Cups reverse as well, which is how it started, which is why I said they don't want to let it go. There's something about finding an understanding here, or coming to terms with something. Somebody is not willing to really like make an effort to figure something out. I heard nobody's asking questions. And you just decided that maybe it's best if you just take your time to do your thing. But at the same time, I feel like these people this is like all they're thinking about is just like the Sun card, just being able to enjoy themselves. Like they don't really want to go into the nitty-gritty of things, and that is what's destroying this relationship altogether. That's what's making them go into this introspection, because you definitely realize that there is something, the Death card upright, that it needs to be tended to, so that way you can find closure in this. And they're just like, we'll do it later. Maybe there'll be a better time for it. But what if there's no time at all? What if it just like ends up disappearing? What if it just stops happening? 10 of Pentacles here. Yeah, see, it seems like somebody's actually seeing the world from another point of view. This could be you, obviously. I mean, there's only you and them is what I'm talking about. Yeah. Right now, I'm getting that this is one specific person. They are going through like a million different cycles at one time, in their mind, in their hearts. They might even be having some actual like health issues going on, with all the pentacles that have been coming through here. So 10 of Pentacles, as I say that, 10 of Pentacles, it seems like, so this is still about some kind of relative or relationships, like a close partnership. So this is ending whether they like it or not, because somebody's not coming to terms with things. Wow. Okay. Tell me about that. Give me a second, y'all. Tell me about that. I know. So suspenseful. Wait a minute. Because cards keep falling out my freaking hands. God dang it. Ooh. Okay, so this relationship, this connection here is ending whether they like it or not, because, oh my gosh, the best 3 cards I've gotten in like all together at one time ever at this point. So we've got the Lovers. Wait, is that the right one? That's the Lovers? That's the Lovers. That's the Lovers. I'm sorry, y'all. The Lovers, 9 of Cups, and the 6 of Wands. So because these people just didn't really know how to treat you, there is a bond that is growing more fond of you, like closer and closer and closer to you, that actually wants to like really make you, wow, that was a burp again. At least it wasn't a toot toot. um, oh my gosh, I'm done. This person is really looking forward to like meeting you, to getting to know you, to experiencing everything you have to offer, because you just have so much. They actually want to give to you because you it almost seems like their world got brighter just because you're in it. I want to meet this person. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like you're gonna be getting a lot more compliments. I was gonna say affirmations, but that could also be a thing. It'll feel more like they're reassuring you that you are important, that you are valuable. Maybe you've been feeling less than at some point. The Strength card, so you'll be like, there'll be this new level of confidence coming through for you. And these finaglers, the people that have been trying to like steal your energy, will kind of, be obsolete about all of this. 2 of Cups, they won't be able to get very close to anything that you have because you've been making changes in your life. Wheel of Fortune, you've been doing the work and making all these important efforts, and things are actually starting to work out for you. If this is about family or friends or partnerships, those partnerships are gonna be like, I don't know. So the 7 of Pentacles comes out again. I didn't talk much about that, but with that 10 of, was it Pentacles, 10 of Coins? So both 10 of Coins and 7 of Coins. These people are gonna be like feeling like they need to do some work on themselves because they don't understand how they lost something so great. Like oh my gosh, Ace of Swords. Yeah, so you have a lot of gifts, you have a lot to offer to the world. And my card just lit up telling me that my battery needs to charge. So they could be like trying to drain you of your energy because they know that you just have so much to give. But at this point, you ain't got nothing to give, and so you haven't. You're done with that. Justice is being served here. Justice in reverse. So it seems like they're becoming more aware that, if they thought you were the problem, suddenly they're becoming the problem themselves, and they're thinking about this shit like really, really, really hard. 3338, 3337. It's kind of bothering them deep down. And for the ones that do believe in God, they feel like they haven't really been following in faith. And for the ones that don't believe in God, they're suddenly feeling like they're getting some kind of karma going on. Like, they didn't realize that it was even like a possibility. They didn't think that they would be reprimanded for going out of their way to kind of harm you, steal from you, pretty much. I also heard maybe these people didn't even realize they were stealing from you. And then my leg started to like tingle. So that's hella wrong. You could be getting what they called. See, I keep getting like these brain farts. So I definitely feel like somebody's like trying to pull on your energy, trying to like, make you look at things differently. 444, as I said that. 3444 if you want the whole number. Um, I'm gonna end this like really soon, y'all. Page of Wands and the Three of Cups in reverse. Oh, this is Four of Cups. I thought it was the Nine of Swords. I was about to say holy moly, but that might be significant too. This person has had, well, somebody in this Three of Cups group has had more than enough time to make things right, to think about what's going on, and they've chosen otherwise. Like, they've actually chosen the darker side, even though there seems to be no reason. Like, you're not paying them any mind, not paying any attention to what's going on. Like, you're minding your fucking business, and they just like they want your attention. Like, they're trying to force your attention. I also see that they're like they're doing a lot of chit-chatting with people who really just don't give a fuck anymore. Like, this person has gone on so many times about this situation that they're just like, it's not even that big a deal anymore. Like it doesn't even seem like it's giving off that kind of energy at this point. And Ace of Cups, like, everybody else is starting to get this vibe that they're trouble. Like, uh, like, intentionally causing trouble. Ace of Cups in reverse. It seems like this person is having a hard time just finding their own rhythm in this, whole debacle. Ace of Cups in reverse. They might have this like false confidence. What the hell is that? Is that a cat? That's not a cat. But again, with this nine of swords that I was talking about, there's probably there could just be some kind of anxiety, like, like dismay in this person themselves about what they really, are trying to get out of this, maybe their life, or even just like what they're trying to get out of your life. And my leg twitched again. So, okay, so they're definitely feeling a bit offset about what they offset. I'm sorry. About what they want for themselves. That high energy that I just had has like literally depleted. So it definitely seems like there's a lot of highs, like high highs, and then like low lows in this message, in this energy, in this situation. I wouldn't necessarily say it's you. I think that whoever you're thinking about in this moment is definitely trying to at this very moment pulling on your energy, just to kind of see what exactly they can get from you. Like, thinking heavily about what you're up to, what you're doing, how you're doing it, maybe like your circumstances, your finances, your relationships, whatever's going on for you. They're really interested. I know I said I was about to end this. We're coming up on another 10 minutes. So, just because I am tired. That's why I said I was going to end it, because I started to feel it like kind of lowering down, like coming to a break, and then breaks is real squeaky. I would suggest taking some time to do something that you like, that actually brings you pure joy, like what really makes you happy, whether that be going for a walk. Confirmation, my car again. Going for a walk, taking some time out in nature, just sitting, I don't know, by the water, doing a campfire, it might be pretty hot, I'm not gonna lie, but it's also a nice time to do so. It's actually a very nice night. Um maybe watching your favorite movie came to mind. Watching your favorite movie. If you're near fireflies, then like catching some fireflies. If you have a trampoline, go jump, like just enjoy yourself for a little bit. um I like doing those little or I guess they're not little because I ain't little. Honestly, I feel like my legs is a bit long, and sometimes I be almost flying off the freaking trampoline. um um when you land on your back and you like jump back up. My bad, y'all. Monitoring spirits. Shoe fly shoe. Anyways, do something that makes you feel good. Do something that makes you feel happy. Something that actually brings you real pleasure. Because being an adult can be hard. And if you're not an adult, being a teenager can be hard. And if you're not a teenager, being a kid can be hard sometimes, especially when you have to grow up fast. You know what I mean? Like, it not everybody has it as simple. It honestly, even when it is simple, sometimes it doesn't feel that way in your mind. So I guess right now it's just about releasing that picture of what's supposed to be like step by step done, because at this point it seems like everybody's trying to make you some kind of puppet, like you're supposed to live your life a certain way, and it's not really fitting the narrative. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the message. It went on a little longer than I thought it would, but maybe that's just because there's a lot that needs to be talked about. 222 4222. I hope you got something good out of it. Let me know if there's anything in here that you want to go deeper into. There was a message that I did a while back where somebody mentioned ascension symptoms. So my next message, I'm gonna kind of go into that a little bit, about the collective's ascension symptoms that you've been experiencing if you don't realize that anything's going on for you. You can also look it up if you want, but sometimes well, for me, I get a better understanding when I actually take some time to sit back, calm my mind, and notice how the rhythm of my body, the rhythm of how I'm moving has changed within the last few, I guess, anywhere from weeks to months, days, weeks to months. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ascension symptoms can last like, as long as they need to, but oftentimes you're in that phase because you're about to go through a new cycle. So let me know how you feel about that, and I will chit chat with you later. As long as you leave the bugaboos at home. Deuces.